How you going, folks? So, Aaron here from 4x4 East Coast. Have a look down there. I've got a new addition to the DR650 dash. I've got a ram mount X-grip phone holder. Bloody little beauty too. I'm planning on doing a long trip, maybe 4 or 5 hour. No, it'd be about 6 hours actually. 6 hour ride to Dubbo out west from where I am. It's 400 k's to Dubbo and then another 40 or 50 k's to the farm. I'll link another video top of the screen somewhere. The same farm I'll go to help me mate shear the sheep. So I'm going to be riding out and oh, what a cracker day. Yeah, so I'm going to be riding out there. I've got a couple of other mates that are going, that taking their vehicles. So if it rains, I'll just chuck me bike in the back of the ute, or if I just can't handle riding for 6 hours, which I've been riding the last couple of weeks. I've been trying to ride for at least 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours, just to get me bum used to the seat, and it's helping a lot. It doesn't. My bum used to, when I first got the bike, it used to hurt, even though I've got the Seat Concepts wide seat. Yeah, it is a comfy seat, but it's yeah, it still takes a little bit of getting used to when you've never ridden a bike before, or never ridden them for long distances anyway. So check out this joint. This is Warner's Bay, just not far from where I live. It's a place where people come and walk along the foreshore, and yeah, it's bloody crackers. So I'll tell you something. Been meaning to do a little video on this for a while. It's something that really bugs me when I'm riding or driving around the streets, and that's the way people don't know how to use roundabouts. They just, well, they can drive around them. Some of them drive around them at 100 miles an hour, but they just don't know how to indicate coming off a roundabout or going onto a roundabout. It really bugs me if you're sitting there waiting to go through the roundabout, waiting on traffic, and old mate's got no blinker on, which means that he's going straight ahead, and then all of a sudden he turns left. You could have already gone. You could have gone in front of him, not wasted so much time to get around the roundabout. It's yeah, it's a bloody pain in the arse. And indicate to get off the roundabout. Nobody seems to know how to indicate to get off the roundabout. Now if you're going straight through a roundabout, you've still got to indicate left to get off the roundabout. Now I must confess, I don't do it every time. If there's nobody else on the roundabout or near the roundabout waiting to come onto the roundabout, I don't usually do it. I'm trying to, it's hard on the bike, I'm trying to get in the habit of doing it, but it's sort of as you're going around the corner. Now that I'm used to the bike and I know where all the controls are, I can, it's a lot easier to, I don't have to look down to see where the indicators are, which is a good thing. See here, you got to indicate, even though it's sort of straight through, you still got to indicate your intention. Yeah, it really bugs me. I know it's silly, and I'm not perfect, I know that, and I don't confess to know every single road rule, but it's just a WR over there. It's just a courtesy. Let people know where you're going. When you're changing lanes or going around roundabouts. Like, I don't know where you're going. You just turn in front of me without any indication and cause an accident. Yeah, so anyway, that's my little rant over and done with. I'm not an expert and it'll probably just lead to heaps of people commenting, you don't know what you're talking about. So maybe I don't. But anyway, I'll give it a go. When I get back from the trip to Dubbo, I'll do a bit of a review on the ram mount. It's bloody easy to install, easy to take the phone on and off. The phone's solid as, it's not going anywhere. So I'll do a separate video on that once I get to know it a bit better. And I might actually end up moving where it sits, but it's hard to get around, get your hand behind it to get to the key, that's all. Get the ignition key. There's been a bit of a development with the RMZ 250, Blaine's RMZ 250. He took it out to a place called Barley Ranch, or Motocross Central they call it, I think. That's what it is on the map. Took it out there last Saturday and Sunday and blew it up. It could be bottom end bearing, it's at the mechanics at the moment, but if he says it's going to be X amount, too much to fix it, then I'm going to try and fix it myself. Be a good little project, and you guys can come along for the ride and maybe watch me blow it up for a second time. I'm bloody no expert, don't get me wrong about that. Just a bloody, like I've said before, I'm just a bloke trying to save a bit of cash for his family. It's nice and warm today. It's only 25 degrees Celsius, so lovely day for a ride. A little bit of cloud, it looked like it was going to rain this morning. See, indicate left. Let them know where you're going. See, look, they're not teaching them properly. That P plater never did it. Slow down a bit. Not only the indication, when you're sitting there waiting to go around the roundabout and people come through from your right, they go through at 100 mile an hour. If they went through at a steady pace, just slowed down, took a bit of speed off, went through at a steady pace, it'd probably allow more cars on the roundabout. And it would also be safer. See, that bloke there just had his right hand blinker on and he was going straight ahead. He didn't put his left hand blinker on, so all these cars did not put their blinker on to exit the roundabout. How do you know where they're going? Come on, speed up, Grandpa. Hey, an old SS Tirana. I learned to drive in a Tirana. An old LH Tirana, I think is 78 model, something like that, 79. Maybe 79, I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. The old 3 on the tree, they used to call it. Had the manual gearbox with 3 gears on the tree, or 4 gears really. Oh, you're not driving a truck. I think they call them speed humps, so you can speed up. Yeah. Righto, thanks for coming along for the ride. I hope I didn't bore you too much. If you've made it this far, then you must be a loyal fan. A loyal subscriber, I should say. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up and hit that like button. Show me a little bit of love. Show me a little bit of love and hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next video.